Environmental science is the interdisciplinary academic field that draws on ecology, geology, meteorology, biology, chemistry, engineering, and physics to study environmental problems and human impact on the environment that can cause an effect of overpopulation in human activities and technological impact that affect the ecosystem. An ecosystem is a community of living organisms in conjunction with the non-living components of their environment interacting a system. These biotic and abiotic components are linked together through nutrient cycles and energy flows. Levels of organization consist of individual, population, community, ecosystem, biome, and biosphere. What makes up an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a geographical area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather and landscape, work together to form a bubble of life. Food chain is the sequence of transfers of matter and energy in the form of food from organism to organism. Plants and algae make their own food are called producers. Herbivores eat plants and are called primary consumers. Carnivores that eat herbivores are called secondary consumers. Carnivores that eat other carnivores are called tertiary consumers. Mushrooms and earthworms are examples of decomposers. Food web. Food web is the natural interconnection of food chains and a graphical representation of what is an ecological community. How energy is transferred between their trophic levels. Energy is transferred between organisms in food webs from producers to consumers. This energy is available for higher order consumers. At each stage of food chain, most of the chemistry energy is converted to other forms such as heat and does not remain within the ecosystem. Importance of ecosystem to organism. It provides habitat to wild plants and animals. It promotes various food chains and food webs. It controls ecological processes and promotes lives involved in the recycle of nutrients between biotic and abiotic components. Biochemical cycles is the transport and transformation of chemicals in ecosystem. Biochemicals has water cycle, nitrogen cycle, and carbon cycle. Why does biochemical cycle is important to the ecosystem? Biochemical cycles helps explain how the planet consumes matter and uses energy. The cycles move elements through ecosystems so the transformation of things can happen. Disruption to ecosystem. Wildfires, floods, habitat destruction, overhunting, volcano eruption, introduced species, pollution, and environmental change. Environment conservation practices. Plant more trees. Recycling. Soil conservation. Waste segregation. And save electricity.